Hello, Pisces. This is Alex Angel, and I am here to bring you your love and relationship tarot and oracle card reading. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anywhere else you may have Pisces in your chart. Although the reading is being published for May of 2020, it is timeless and may resonate at any given moment in time. If the reading does resonate, please feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I love you guys. For this reading, I'm using my beautiful Arcanum cards as your primary energy. I am clarifying with my standard Rider-Waite. And then at the end, I will pull 3 Romance Angel Oracle cards. All right, Pisces, how are we doing? You know this is the person for you, but they just not acting right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Or you're burnt out. Somebody's burnt out. Y'all are fighting just to be fighting. Come on now. These are messages that I'm getting. Y'all are fighting about nothing. About nothing. Okay, let me see if I can tilt this without tearing up anything. Okay, somebody's burnt out, like tired. Angels are saying you're now questioning and wondering if this relationship is right for you, if you should be in this relationship, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like you know this person is your soulmate or your partner. But for some reason, Pisces, you're tired, right? You're tired of the back and forth. You love them, you do. You absolutely love them, you do. But it's almost like this relationship is taking more effort than you are wondering if it's worth, right? And I feel like your gut is bringing you the green light. The problem is the person that you're dealing with is unsettled. Right? They're unsettled. They're going through their own kind of inner battles and inner turmoil. So the only thing that you could do is just kind of be yourself, like a loving mother, right? Who knows the difference between a hurt cry from a hungry cry, from an irritable cry, from an earache, a toothache. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to kind of sit by and just intuitively know when to engage and when not to, right? Because I kind of feel like the arguing and things, I'm getting chills about this one. The things that are just going back and forth between you guys is fucking senseless. It's like, really? We're arguing about fucking toothpaste? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. And it's just crazy. I feel like there is, with the Page of Pentacles, oh, angels are saying, oh, I'm sorry. This is quarantine bullshit, right? They need to get their asses back to work, or you need to take your ass back to work. And things will come around. Things will actually change. That is so funny. It's crazy because, you know, with the Seven of Cups is almost like, you know, too many options, confusion, like, you know, illusion and unclarity. I don't know if that's a word. But anyway, it's almost like these are the things that actually help your relationship, because all of their attention is not on you, right? They could be on other things, so they could take all of the attention off of you and get their foot off of your neck, is what I'm hearing, right? So, yeah, I'm sorry. It's almost like you guys are just too freaking close right now, like in quarantine. And that's crazy because domestic violence crimes have gone up since we've been in quarantine. And I'm like, bro, you married her or you married him. Why can't you live with him now? So it's crazy at how much work as a distraction, traffic as a distraction, going to the gym, going to the nail salon, all of those things that we love, right? That you take those things away from us, and then all of a sudden it's like, damn, we right up in each other's faces like 24 hours a day. And I like you, but I can't stand you right now. Okay? So, for some of y'all, quarantine life is not bliss, right? But don't worry, it'll change. All right, things will come back around. Things will kind of get back to normal, whatever the new normal is. Okay? Not only that, but yeah, you guys will level out. Don't worry about it. And the thing here again, like as soon as I saw this card, or angels just said to me, these are fucking stupid disputes. I swear to you, like, you know how Seinfeld was a show about nothing? It's like you guys have arguments about nothing. About nothing. And what's crazy is that you know you're arguing about nothing. But realistically, everybody has cabin fever. So it's almost like we're already irritated. So the smallest thing will get us agitated. Okay? But it's coming to an end. You will be able to move on and move away from this situation successfully. And I really do have nothing bad to say, Pisces. I really don't. I really don't. Like, you guys are going to move so far on, right? And I kind of feel like, oh my God, I'm going to try not to laugh my ass off. But I feel like as you move forward, since you spend so much time at home alone and, you know, being up under each other and around each other, boy, y'all ain't gonna do nothing fucking romantic for like the next 5 months. The romance and love in your relationship is about to take a motherfucking backseat, okay? Why? Because you just finished ODing on it, okay? It's like I wake up, there you are. I go to sleep, there you are. I love you, trust me, I love you, but I'm just loving you too much. So going forward, we got shit to do. Look, we talked about getting a house. Well, you know what? It's time for us to get a house together. Like, you're going to go into such, you know, beast mode when it comes to, you know, what you want to do for yourself and for your relationship going forward. And look at that paired there with the Two of Cups relationship card. It's like, yo, we just need to be separated. Look, you need to go back to work. I need to go back to work. We just need to be separated for right now. That's the only way that this relationship is going to work, is for us to get back to having separate lives. And believe it or not, that's not a wrong thing, right? I think it was Ruby D and her husband said the reason why their relationship was so successful was because he had his stuff, she had her stuff, and then they did stuff together. So you do need a separate life, you know, and to have your own stuff for your relationship to work out. Your person cannot be your world. They cannot be your everything. What the hell are the rest of us here for if they're going to be everything to you? Okay? All right, moving on, Alex. The next card, let me continue to read them horizontally. The next card is the Hierophant. Yeah, like, I feel like you guys learned a lot about each other. I'm sorry. You learned a lot about each other, but I think the things that you learned are going to be very significant in your relationship. I think you learned why you're so in love, or you're so attracted to this person. It's almost like this person kind of reestablished themselves as your boo, right? Like, I know why I chose you, because you're so incredibly smart, and you're freaking clever, and you're witty, and you're kind. Like, the truth of who you guys are to each other, oh honey, that was tested. And you guys came out like you guys came out victors. You know, you came out with the W in your relationship. Like, thank God, God bless you, that the relationship actually survived. And not only that, but I don't see the King of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is here, right? You know, the King of Swords could have meant, yeah, somebody got locked up. But it's not out here, so it kind of leads me to think that, yes, although there were some very tense times, you know, although, you know, shit got a little real, you know, all the facade of love and loving relationships, all that shit went to the wayside, and we got to see each other raw and uncut of who we really are. And at the end of the day, you learned a lot, but you also now respect a lot, and you love even a lot more. Bravo, Pisces. Right? Now with this, you guys can, angels are saying, reinvent your relationship. Not just reinvent who you are, but it's almost like now you know who you rocking with. You know who's by your side, right? So that kind of changes your destiny a little bit, right? Now you know that you got an ace by your side, or we gonna go out and do some ace type shit. So I feel like as a result of, you know, all of this time together, all of the fights and all of the bickering and back and forth, it's almost like there is a renewal, right? You got the Page of Pentacles twice, right? So it's almost like there's this beautiful renewal of the love and respect, and not even the love, but the respect and the value, and, you know, kind of like being really proud that the person that you have by your side is your person, right? This is somebody who, you know, it's almost like in the beginning where it's like, yeah, she can cook, she's beautiful, she's this, she's smart, she's this. But after this quarantine, yo, if I was stranded on a desert island, that's the person I would want with me. That's what I feel like has happened in this quarantine type of life, right? Not only now that you know this, right? Oh, wow, that is so beautiful. Angels just said it's almost like you guys have recalibrated. So now that you've recalibrated, now these kind of like quote unquote 8 blessings, like 8 blessings come in and just shower you guys and shower your relationship, right? You got the Page of Pentacles here twice. You got the Knight of Pentacles, right? So this to me is oncoming opportunity, oncoming good luck. Is paired here with the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's almost like sky's the limit. This is so beautiful because I'm getting that had it not been for this quarantine, I feel like you guys would have not known what you know now. Now, because of it, again, it's just like your whole outlook on life and your relationships have completely changed. Your whole outlook has changed. Not only that, but these 2 cards here are very, very, very freaking powerful. Okay? Because I think after the Fool left, he goes to see the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. Then I think the next card up is, yes, the 5, is the Hierophant. Right? So I kind of feel like for you now, based on what you know now, it's almost like you both now know this is your person. Like, not only just does one of you know, both of you know this is your person. So I don't even want to use the word security, but better word is foundation. I feel like you guys built a foundation out of gold or out of diamond or out of steel. That's something better. Excuse me. You've built your foundation out of steel. It is rock fucking solid. Okay? Nothing can tear it apart. You guys can decide to go separate ways, but when it comes to shit separating you guys and bringing you guys apart, it's not gonna happen. Okay? And I kind of feel like it was like, for both of you guys, it was like, wow, who knew? Like, I thought you were just cute. I mean, we were dealing with each other, but I didn't know you was rocking like this. But I like that shit. Here, look, will you marry me? This one is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, you may not have made it out. Which I don't think that is. I don't think you guys separated. I don't think that you broke apart. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Angels, okay, that makes sense. Angels are basically saying that this is the person who you thought you knew. This is the person you thought you knew. So the person you know today, the person you know you can rock with, that person is gone. Now, for some of you, if you did have an ex kind of lingering around, like maybe you wasn't really sure of what was going to happen here or where this was going, so you could have kept an ex, you know, on speed dial, as they say. I feel like after this, Oh, the other thing too is after this, any kind of backups or safety nets that you might have had in place and you had out there, you letting all them shits go. Because it's like, nah, B, I'm rocking with this one. So ain't nobody, nothing coming in between me and my baby. Look at that. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. You guys will get married. Look where the fuck it fell. Right here, up under this. So I'm going to hold all three of these cards up. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the marriage card. The wedding card. Right? This is an internal knowing. This is, you know, your intuition, your God, your guide, all of that. Right? Your gut, your solar plexus, all of that. This is usually a person of, you know, a person who's part of the clergy. This is a religious person. Preacher, pastor, priest, that guy. And so it's almost like it's written in the stars. It's written here on earth. And there you go. Bong. You guys could be getting married. I love that, Pisces. Couldn't happen to a better sign. Last but not least, it is safe for you to love again. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. To me, this is the unconditional love card. No, this is not the unconditional love card, but I feel like what you have here, what you guys just recently been through, and now that you know who you're dealing with, it's like, okay, I don't have to conditionally love this person anymore. I can actually show them unconditional love. Because when you have a foundation that's freaking solid, I'm talking rock solid, like, yo, I'm his, I'm hers. No questions, that's the only answer. When you have that kind of commitment and connection that is air freaking tight, you can release not just love, but unconditional love, right? Because now the connection is so tight that we don't really look at habits and how much he makes and how much she makes. You just know that you're going to be together. That you're just connected at the hip. You just know that you're going to be together, right? And because you know that you're going to be together, there's an enormous amount of trust. There's an enormous amount of unconditional love. And that's just it. And then there's a little bit of forever, right? And I say a little bit of forever because, you know, time here on earth compared to universal life and universal time is just a drop in a freaking bucket. But it's almost like for a lot of you guys, this quarantine has taught you about who you're dealing with. You like what you saw, no matter how hard it was. And you've learned to transition and open up in your relationship, to cut away a couple of layers and some of the bullshit and maybe your exes for this particular person, right? Because you feel it, you know it in your heart and your soul and everything about you. You've gone through whatever it is that you could have gone through, and from that you came out of it strong. And now you know that you can just love this person. You don't have to worry about the riffraff or the bullshit going forward. And your next couple of steps are steps of prosperity, or steps of longevity, or steps of, you know, security. Okay? And right now, universal time and universal order says go for it. It's the right time. Divine order is heavily in play here. Okay? Pisces, that's freaking amazing, yo. I love this reading for you guys. I kind of don't want to end it, but I will. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and congratulations. All right, Pisces, take care.